Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling amazing. I really hope that the week so far has just been really just kind and generous and productive for all of you. So Sagittarius, let's get straight into it, shall we? Let me clear the deck for you. So actually, before we proceed, in light of Halloween that is coming up, we are in October. For this week's reading, I will be using Tarot of the Haunted House. And to clarify, I'll be using the classic Halloween tarot deck. They're really fun. This one's probably a bit more, emotional. There's a lot more detail in it. It's a bit more serious. This is really fun, this deck. It's very all pumpkins, black cats and witches. It's a really fun deck. So throughout the reading, throughout this video, if you do like these cards, if you like the illustrations or you like this one, it's a bit more fun, or if you like both of them and you want to have your own deck, you want to purchase a copy for yourself, I have put 2 links below in the description box. If you click on it, it will take you straight to the page so you can actually just purchase your own. So if you scroll all the way down in the description box, it says purchase your own decks, and I have put these 2 links there. I have clearly labeled them so you know which one is which if you'd like to purchase your own deck. Super fun. So Sagittarius, for this week I want to talk about 2 things: thoughts and feelings. So I don't want to pinpoint this on a particular person, but they will come up, and I want to ask, number 1, who is thinking about you and what are their thoughts in regards to you, Sagittarius? And number 2, what are their feelings when it comes to you? What are their feelings towards you, about you? I usually find out pretty early who this is. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Thoughts and feelings about Sagittarius, please. Also Sagittarius, as I'm shuffling, which won't be a lot, it won't be too long, if you still want to catch the early bird discount for our signature online master tarot course, all the information is also in the description box below. All you have to do is just send us an email and we'll confirm that you will get the early bird discount and you don't have to pay full price. Remember, that course is for beginners. It's also for those who have experience. You don't even need your tarot deck, and it's lifetime access. You can go back to those videos. There's, I believe, 10 downloadable workbooks that you can download. You can print them off as reference and use them for yourself. So it is our intention that by the end of that course that you feel confident on your way to becoming All-Star Master at Tarot. Absolutely, why not? So our email is below, and so are the links for these tarot decks. So Sagittarius, let's get straight into it. 5 more, 3 more. Ooh, yeah, we're reaching the end. I can tell the cards start to clump together. All right. Here we go. Bottom of the deck. What do we have? Oh, could be King of Cups. Could be thinking about you. King of Cups, very strong Scorpio energy. Could also be a Pisces or a Cancer. This is someone now that I really like this energy. Is someone very emotionally mature. They are very emotionally grounded, very emotionally confident and sure of themselves. This is also someone that is actually emotionally available. So it's not like no strings attached. I want to be with you, but I don't know what I want. I'm too scared to get hurt, so I'll just, string you along, Sagittarius. No, this is someone that is a lot more grounded, intuitive, and empathetic. And yes, sometimes the King of Cups may have a bit of trouble expressing their love, but no doubt the love is absolutely there. This is definitely someone that wears their heart on their sleeve. And when they do love, they love very, very hard. They're very loyal. They're all about the home and also the family. We also have the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This could be someone that is separated or divorced as well. For some of you, I'm already going to say that this is an ex. The reason why I say that is because very often the King and the Queen of Swords represent someone we have had history with, someone that we would consider an ex, where, stuff has been done and words have been said. So if anything, I'm kind of picking up that this particular person that you do have history with wishes to express something to you, because that's the Queen of Communication here. So you do have history with this person, but I feel like it's actually very kind words. Wow. I think secretly here with the Moon, and we've also got the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, the Ace of Wands. I think that perhaps they will kind of give you an inkling, a clue in this first conversation. I'm hearing first it's going to be a series of conversations, but the first one is going to give you a clue that they actually would very much love the idea of starting a new chapter with you though. And we do have the moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. We've got more Cancer energy here with the Four of Cups. This person does not look happy. They're ignoring, in fact, everything that is in front of them. Yeah, we've got the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So definitely this person will be contacting you. And I'm seeing that there could be an apology, something to do with the budding romance here as well. So it's pretty evident here that how is your person kind of feeling? Well, there is love, but they also have a lot of internal fears and anxieties as they step into the unknown, because the bigger the moon, that big full moon, the more shadows there are. So they're a bit unsure about how you're going to react. But one thing is for certain, they're not happy in their present state at all. Even though someone here is presenting them with another cup, it looks like a skeleton hand, is presenting them with another cup. They want nothing to do with any other options or any other person. They're quite melancholic, actually a bit, emotionally depressed here, like pining for you, missing you and longing for you. But I feel like they've also tried to keep these feelings repressed and like a secret for a very long time. That's not working. So I feel like this for them is a very important conversation that they wish to have with you. The current energies, please, is the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. So the question is, who walked away from who? Now, as in the current energies, it's not so much at the moment of who walked away from who, although I'm curious, but that could also be your person's desire, their feelings, because those are cups and there's a lot there, to leave the past behind. So whatever happened between the both of you, I do believe it is their desire to leave the past behind though. Easier said than done, especially if they were the ones that actually did walk away. That is interesting. I feel almost both of you tried very hard to emotionally disconnect from one another. But with the moon, which is a very emotional card, it's a very intuitive card, I think it's proven to be very difficult for your person. Let's talk about you. I actually want to see how you're feeling. Yeah, I think you want to talk to this person because now you've got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy. So we've got the absolute perfect match, the it couple of the core cards of communication here. Interesting. I feel like there's a very important conversation here. And I feel like some of you actually wouldn't mind talking to this person. Absolutely. To get a lot off your chest. I think you're one just to get straight to the point where you say what you mean and you mean what you say. Let's talk about what happened in the past. I want to talk about your person, please. How they view you, and the big thoughts is the Six of Swords. They really want to move forward with you. Move away from the past and move forward, away from that storm. Those turbulent times, that's more Aquarius energy here as well. Moving to the lake of tranquility here. I feel like there was perhaps a lot of issues, a lot of conflict, a lot of jealousy, intimidation, tension between the both of you, because before this card, we get the Five of Swords, which is all about challenges, and it's like smaller versions of the Tower. Couldn't have been a very vast disagreement, or even there could have been some intrusion here as well from family, friends, the case of the ex, for example. Now, I'm going to change the placements because you can actually do that. That's the power of tarot, is that you can change the deck, you can change the placements. This one is going to be, we know how your person's kind of thinking, but I want a card exclusively about their thoughts. We've got mutual energies and a card exclusively for their feelings. So what's going on in their thoughts about you is Judgment, Scorpio energy. Wow. So it's a very vivid card, and it still stays very true and traditional to even the Rider-Waite tarot, a very old classical early 1900s tarot, because all these people, including the person that's being carried, they're actually all dead, but they've actually been resurrected, and it is a card of resurrection. And we do have the sun in the back that is rising at dawn, that is promising a brand new start. So I feel like your person mentally has had some epiphanies, some internal changes, very deep thoughts. Their eyes are really open now, and I think they are thinking of asking you for a second chance. Can we please bring this back to life? Can we also leave the past behind? We learned from it, they've learned from it, but can we leave it behind though? That's interesting. Mutual energies, please, between the both of you is the Five of Swords. Very interesting, isn't it? Aquarius energy. As I said, the six, your person wants to move on away from that Five of Swords. We can see the maid there. Instead of swords, she's got knives. It's exactly the same meaning here. So I think it's both of you want to talk about the vast disagreements, the conflict, if there was any catty energy, if there was any intrusion here as well, especially Sagittarius, if you think this person used you, if they were stringing you along, breadcrumbing you, or providing you like with false hope, false wishes, or a false start here as well. I think this is definitely something that both of you would like to move away from, take the lessons, of course, so it doesn't happen again, but also talk about it. This is, all right. I want to see what is your person's true feelings about you right now. Very nice. The Four of Wands. It doesn't look like a positive card, but it's still true to the meaning. We have the Four of Wands up there, and they're all erected and they're all on fire. That's Aries energy. So that's already telling me they're feeling that they want to, again, reunite with you. They want to commit to you. This is a strong feeling, a strong desire of commitment. This often leads to marriage, of moving back in, or moving in together, in, of course, due time. There's a feeling here that they just want to come back and celebrate being back in your arms, because you represent home. As a home card, for me, of course, timing is a bit difficult. Even the most experienced reader will always have a bit of issues with timing, because of course time is fluid, time really doesn't exist, but it is a home card, so I feel like it's on your doorstep, it's on its way sooner rather than later. So their thoughts and their feelings are pretty good, and this is definitely something that needs to be talked about. So I do want to talk about you, Sagittarius. This is going to be you and your person, because it is in line with them. Any concerns, any fears, but also any hopes and wishes in regards to this reconnection is another 8. I like 8s because they are the symbol of eternity, and it's also prosperity, abundance on all levels. We have the 8 of Pentacles. That is Virgo energy right there. So this is all about putting in the hard work, especially where your person, I think you would like it for your person to show you through action. Less talk, more action, redeem themselves. So then, because I feel like this is perhaps the last memory that you have with this person, the last conversation of them being incredibly selfish, or taking and taking as long as Sagittarius was giving. So I do feel there's that deep desire. They're thinking and feeling that they would like to move forward, but they do know they need to redeem themselves, re-put now the love, the energy, put in all the hours as well. It's like a job, but it isn't. It's like they really need to redeem themselves. Let's see. If they do that, what is happening in the near future? How is it going to directly impact you? It is in line with you. Very nice. You're getting a lot of 8s, and that's a very good sign. 8 of Wands, and that is you. That's Sagittarius energy right there. This may be a long distance connection, but regardless if it is or isn't, it is the second fastest moving energy in the entire deck. And each single wand that is on fire, which represents passion, each single one there represents incoming and outgoing messages here. So I did pick up, there was a series of conversations. The first one, I see they're going to get straight to the point though. And this is a thing you can probably see very light there. We've got a mountain. So yes, there is a bit of a challenge. For you, probably the challenge would be to perhaps trust this person again in due time when you're ready. But the mountain there, which represents obstacles and challenges, would be of your person trying to win you back. This is often known as Cupid's arrow, love messages, where things start to move very, very fast here, especially for you, Sagittarius. So I want to see, where are you more leaning towards in the outcome as the highest probability? Is the High Priestess, Pisces energy. So I still feel here that your intuition perhaps is telling you to take it slow, to not give too much away, to analyze your person's words, their actions, the people around them here as well. Yeah, actually they told me to take out one more, and yeah, I think your intuition is telling you about the Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy, that perhaps now is the time, without rushing though, even though I think things are going to move very fast around you, is to see for yourself. And I think things are going to take a turn for the better. And look at that, I split the deck, and we have Temperance, and that is your Sagittarius energy. Again, Temperance always says, take things one day at a time, play it by ear, be patient with yourself. Your person needs to be patient with you, but we've got a huge dose of peace, balance, and harmony that can be re-injected back into this connection though. This is a very rough patch here that the both of you went through. And I do believe it's thanks to your person's actions though. Could be stubbornness, their ego, their pride got in the way. And they also allowed perhaps other people to interfere. So this is a very big lesson for your person. We've got judgment there, to have stronger barriers, to be assertive as well. We need strong boundaries, even with family and friends. 2 more. I can see this is going to work out. It's destined anyway, because the Wheel of Fortune is about your destiny. It is about divine timing. So let's see. Oh, highlight a message. I want to put it here, but they're kind of telling me to put it on your person. All right. I'll definitely look at this card before we proceed. First card that we've got, yeah, it's Justice. A very fun way of showing it though. We've got Libra energy there. Yeah, I think your person wants to absolutely move on, set the record straight, balance everything out, and actually basically apologize and explain themselves based by facts, not by excuses or putting their feelings in the way. It's a beautiful card on its own. Justice is a yes card, that things can be worked out, even if there's some issues going on with your person, legalities or separation, divorce, court proceedings and all that. I feel that your person is going to kind of move, if they're dealing with that on their end, they're going to move on from that. It's going to be smooth sailing, but now it's all about balancing everything between the both of you. We also have the Page of Swords, which is the Page of Bats here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Your person absolutely could be spying on you. That is my online card if you are easily accessible online, because we can see that the Page of Swords is walking forward, but they're also looking back as well. So it's like, I want to move forward, but I also need to address everything that I did in the past. And this means even having hard conversations with you. They know that. But I would always say welcome any hard truths or some awkward, difficult conversations, because it will absolutely offer a lot of clarity. And that's the only reason why they're watching, is because of the 6 of Wands, Leo energy. Or 6 of Imps, but 6 of Wands, same thing. They want to work things out with you, and they know it will take time. We also got the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, the fastest moving night. Now, I think as the weeks progress, Sagittarius, especially before the end of the year, I see your person now kind of getting, I don't know where they're getting the confidence, but it's like they can't get too fast enough. They want to talk, which is why we have the 8 of Wands that came out twice. Again, that's you, Sagittarius energy. We've got the Wheel of Fortune that came out again. And we have the beautiful 2 of Cups, 2 of Ghost, Cancer energy, the card of true love, followed by the 2 is followed by the 3 of Cups. More Cancer energy, celebration of coming back together, the ability to work things out, to be on the same page. Now the 8 of Cups as current energy is clarified by the 10 of Swords, Gemini energy. So if your person was the one that walked away from you, yeah, this is all about loss, endings, separation, divorce, deceit, feeling backstabbed by this person. How could they have done that? Why is it that they didn't fight for this or come back sooner? I feel like that's why we need to have a serious conversation first. Before anything happens, before we move on, anything, I think it's like the cards are pretty much saying we need to have that hard conversation first. Clear up everything. Let's talk about you as the King of Swords. We got the High Priestess again. So that's already telling me Pisces energy, but we kind of start with the High Priestess, we end with the High Priestess, and that's already telling me that you're very intuitive. You know how to read between the lines. In fact, you probably know more about this situation that this person gives you credit for. Absolutely, I do feel that some more deep feelings that your person was hiding are going to be revealed, or perhaps the true reason also why they ended it, that's going to be revealed. It is my quiet card. It's a very inactive card, so you really don't have to do much. It's all going to be revealed to you. Even if it is secrets or sacred knowledge, important information on how to move forward, you're going to find out everything through these series of conversations, especially the first one. So we do have the 6 of Swords and Justice, and that is clarified by the Lovers. Excellent. Gemini energy, and it is number 6 here as well, which is about peace. It is about balance and harmony. So absolutely, we have a very deep soulmate connection, a soulmate contract where you've known each other in past lives, especially with the Wheel of Fortune twice, and now you're due to be back together in this lifetime and really work things out, really clear out the cobwebs, clear out the air. So does this person still love you? Absolutely. And why are they returning? Because they're making a decision from the heart to turn over a new leaf. and also come clean, recognize what they have also done to you. Their thoughts is judgment and also the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So out of all the pages, this is the most emotional and romantic page. So we do have apologies. This represents a budding romance, and they're thinking a lot about what to say to you. So all the messages, their thoughts about you are actually quite sweet. They're quite loving. So no, absolutely. I think they will reach out sooner rather than later. I think they're realizing they also need to come from a very sweet, tender spot here as well. Come in softly, but also genuine, of course, and very sincere. Now, Five of Swords is in the beating heart of your reading, and it is clarified now by the Nine of Swords, which is more Gemini energy. So obviously there is a lot of regret here. This is like guilt seeks punishment. It is, you know, basically the master or the lord of mental destruction, mental stress. I think here, Sagittarius, your person now is in absolute massive regret. This is like depression, loneliness, anxiety, nervous energy here of being away from you, of doing the things that they did, saying the things that they did, not protecting this relationship and not having stronger boundaries. Probably losing sleep over you, absolutely. Wondering, can this actually work? Will Sagittarius meet me in the middle? And of course, Sagittarius, I think there's a lot here that has been on your shoulders. If you've been regretting the fact that, how did I not see the signs? How did I trust this person? Why did they hurt me? It must have been my fault. Absolutely not. In fact, your intuition, you know, I feel like your ego is blaming you, but your intuition is saying you really know that to the point of this, it was never you. This was all about your person, and they really needed a lot of growing up to do here. They needed that wake-up call that you can be here today but gone tomorrow. Now, in their feelings, they do want to come back home to you because they don't want to be single. We got the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. And I like this card. It's the minor arcana also of the Empress, which is Taurus Libra energy. There is that sense that they want to quickly come back home to you because I feel like both of you are 100% single. I do feel more for your person. They're feeling quite lonely though. Whereas you, Sagittarius, do remind me a bit of Virgo, where you are more independent here as well, where you don't mind being alone. You actually like your own company. I feel like your person's actually quite lonely. They don't like being alone. They don't like being in their own company. They can get easily bored here as well. But absolutely, they don't want you to remain single for too long in case someone snatches you up as well, though. Interesting. I feel like they've been working on the foundation here for the future to arrive correctly. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified here by the Four of Cups again. So as we can see, you know, we've got the friendly ghost, even the full moon. Everyone's trying to, you know, attract this person's attention, which happens to be your person. And they're just sitting there in victim mentality mode, like, woe is me. What's the point? Even if I were to work on this, Sagittarius will probably tear me down. They'd probably reject me, which I don't think you will. They just know there's a lot of work. There's an uphill battle, uphill work that they need to do now. But at the same time, what else did they expect? If they were the ones that gave you the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords here as well, well, that is a lot to go through. So now they have to dig themselves out of this hole. They are missing you quite a lot. They're really up in their feelings here of what they had with you. And I just feel there's a lot of regret that they didn't protect you and they didn't protect this relationship, especially from outside selfish people. Because more often than not, Five of Swords can indicate people around your person were perhaps jealous or intimidated by your presence. So we got the Eight of Wands. That is you. And that is clarified here. Yeah, let's talk about that third party. I knew there was, without even seeing it. So we've got the Three of Swords. That is Libra energy. We got the bats carrying the heart into the storm. And of course, what I like is that the Three of Swords has a lot of potential. If we're going to look at any positives here, is that through conversations, through movement, moving forward, that we can heal this heart. And what I love is that it's not broken, it's still intact here, which shows to me how strong you are, how strong your heart is. So absolutely, the main conversations here are going to be about how this person hurt you, the events and the circumstances of what happened in the past. Okay. In the outcome, we have the Two of Swords, Libra energy. So this will be your decision and yours alone. And that is followed by the Strength card, Leo energy. So I do feel here that it will take time, but I feel like you've got the confidence, you have the character now to see things through. Let me split the deck. It's just going to take, it's going to take time. We also have the Tower. Scorpio energy. Behind the Tower is the Fool. So that's already telling me if your person did end this, it was very abrupt, quite foolish actually, and very impulsive. Yeah, and in front of the Tower is the Death card, which led to obviously the ending of this relationship. That never means, of course, physical death, but where there is death, there is rebirth, and that comes with massive transformation. So I think this is something that you're going to heavily consider. This is just before the Three of Swords. We've got the Two and the Three of Swords. And I feel here that with the Strength card, you have that strength of character, of fortitude to see things through now. They just got to match you. Now they're going to have to find their courage, you know, their confidence, their wisdom, their self-love and self-acceptance to match you and meet you all the way up here. So even though the outcome is looking favorable, this is not going to happen overnight, especially for your person. And as much as, you know, the love is there, they've got good feelings, that's all good. Good intentions are fantastic, but they're just really going to have to work for it. And I feel here that you do need to be patient with yourself. Don't push yourself. And I think when you are ready, because the Strength card is about unconditional love, then, you know, only when and if you are ready, you'll be like, okay, let's make it official. Let's be a couple once more though, so we can move forward. You do have the strength to move on from that 9 and the 10 and also the 3 of Swords. So the cards are looking very favorable, but absolutely take all the time you need. A lot of healing needs to occur here and a lot more action from your person, which they're prepared to do right now. Sagittarius, thank you for joining me. This is what I have for you for this week. As a reminder, do send us an email. It is in the description box below if you want the early bird discount, and the links are below. If you did like these cards, it will take you straight to the page where you can purchase your own deck. They're quite fun and colorful. And I will see you next week with a brand new reading, fresh new topic, and a different set of cards. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and power to you. Bye.